I'm Anthony Hudson. Today's big game is between Northern Knights and the visiting team. Bringing you all the action today from Marvel Stadium. With me today is Gary Lyon.
Cheers, Hutto.
Gaz, what does it mean to be here today?
It's unbelievable, Hutto. The wave of noise that hits when the players run onto the ground is truly special.
Here comes the visiting team.
Well, we could be in for a scrappy game here. Both sides have been pretty good defensively of late. It's which defensive method stacks up better.
Winds begin to change.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it.
Late September, the winds begin to change.
Just listen to the crowd for this grand final.
They should just take their time here and savour every moment.
The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. The visiting team wins the toss. The opening siren is moments away, and you can feel the excitement building. It's on in the grand final. And here we go. It's Northern Knights taking on the visiting team. Slams it onto the boot. Kennedy takes it strongly. Uses it by foot. What a big grab. He thrills the crowd here.
What a strong mark.
Clark just gets it onto the boot. Off hands from Joyce. Hand just landed in his back. He drives it. He's got the footy in his hands. Has a man running for him. He can take off after that handball. Puts it right through the middle. He celebrates hard after that. The visiting team get the opening goal.
That's a really good team goal.
We're back in the middle now. Swats it. Doing well was Johnson. Applies a bump. Butters turns it for it. Moves it by foot. Off hands. Found a way to keep balance. Lobs the handball. Just gets it onto the boot. Couldn't take it. The loose ball picked up.
Big tackle.
Hands that ball to the opposition with the ball now. Going for goal number one. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
No doubt.
Umpire ready to resume play. Ryder just swats it away. I'll have it. Now we will get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Sweeping handball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. He takes the mark. A chance to put one through for his side. That is a stunning goal. He acknowledged. We resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Well collected. Gets the handball away. They can link up now. He's got the football now. Tucker goes with the kick. Finds himself in space and marks. Drives it long. He gives chase to the footy. Just gets a hand in, scoops up the ball. Looks up with the kick. Takes the mark. Got boot to ball. Does well to cut off the kick. Keeps going. Moves the ball by foot. Taking a nice grab. Gets a touch to the ball. Scoops it up. Rushes with the kick. Kennedy over the top. Keeps moving. Movement by hand. Linking by hand. Taylor with the ball. Wants to keep it moving. No prior. Will get a stoppage. Punched away. Looks to move it by foot. Takes the mark. Dixon plays on. Dishes it off to a player on the run. What an unbelievable mark.
Strong hands.
Puts boot to ball. Taylor, the better man there. 30 metres out. He slams it towards goal. Easy. Back in the middle now. Thumps it clear. Controlled well off the bounce. Chose to kick it. Takes that one strongly. Going for goal number one. A chance to soccer it and kicks the goal. Gets some reward. We're back in the middle now. Hammers it. Did well to control the ball. Thank you. We'll get a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Smith was taken high in the tackle. Intercepts the ball well. Dixon slick with the hands. Handballs to no one in particular. Clears the ball from the contest. And the mark will be paid. 50 metres out. And a chance to level the scores now. Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
What a grand final we've got right.
Time to take a look at the stats.
It's quite simple. The visiting team won more of the ball and they've been able to create more opportunities in front of goal.
Nerves will be settled by now. Second quarter action underway. Centre bounce. Right with the punch. Takes possession. Finds a way around the tackler. Ends up turning this ball over. Gets it away. Hits the target by hand. At full stride. Receives the handball. Has a man running for it. A big contested grab. Decides to kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Elects to kick. A chance to gather the ball. Ham sends one up towards the wing. A chance here to convert for Northern Knights. The ball mopped up. Alice can link up through hands. Just put it on the boot. Stands tall and marks. Looks to move it by foot. Landed in his back on this occasion. Leave it on. Now with a low spearing kick. Nice hands. Smith uses it by foot. Decides to keep going. The kick from Ryder. The ball ends up going to ground. Finds the loose ball, keeps it moving. It's a turnover. Cuts the kick inboard, marked by Johnson. Uses it by foot. Terrific mark there. Finds his man. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Being constricted in the tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
A strong mark in the pack from Taylor. He's got the footy in his hands. Right, going for number one. Unable to put that one through. The visiting team players move as they look to provide an option. Moves it by foot. Found space for an easy bar. Manufactures the handball. And now Tucker kicks hurriedly. A good mark under the circumstances.
The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Doing well to intercept that kick and chase after the loose ball. We'll have another ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Hacking it out of there. Kennedy couldn't keep his hands on it. Dixon choosing to play on. He wins possession. He likes his chances from here. Just offline for a minor score. Weighing up the options now. Marked by Howard. Loses it now. Open opportunity for Dixon. Plays on quickly. Good body work to win the mark. Got boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. Moves the ball by foot. A race for the loose ball. Handball's out in front. Has a runner alongside him. Scoops up the ball. And will get a ball up. Punches it clear. Just dismisses his opponent. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Collects the loose ball. The ball goes over the boundary line, deep inside 50. We'll get a ball in. Ball tossed back in. Right with the hit. Releases by hand. Tucker read it best. Goes by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick. Gets some distance on the kick. Well picked up. Holding the ball. Butters Hunt. A chance to put one through here for the visiting team. He drives it. How did you see the second term, Gaz?
Some of those early nerves have settled down and the players are starting to play really good footy.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
Northern Knights can't getting their hands to the ball in the contest. The modern game is all about winning the hard ball.
Third quarter grand final action has begun. Back in the middle to resume play now. Thrashes it. He has the ball. Just gives it away. Kicks hurriedly. Ball gets cut off. Turned it over. Cleanly picked up. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
It's a very tight game right now.
Smith wins the foot race. Clears the contest. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Looks up with the kick. What a goal! That's his first. Pretty. About to resume play. Big thump from Ryder. He's in charge of the ranking points. The umpire calls for it. Ryder thrashes it. Is in his possession. Johnson just put it on the boot. Ball collected. Kennedy doesn't make the tackle. Handballs. The kick releases the pressure. Intercepted. He gets his hands on the footy. What a kick. And he puts it through. The game is back underway. Thumped clear. He gains possession. Penetrating handball. The old 1-2. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Worked hard to get on the end of that. Cuts the kick inboard. Smith drops the mark. Mops up the loose ball. Just handballs into space. With the ball now. Has it now. Hits the target by hand. Keeps the kick low. Intercepts the ball very well. Got the hands free. Dixon moves it by hand. And now they're away. Taylor kicks hurriedly. The ball will be coming back. Hayes gives away a free for in the back. Puts it on the boot. Slams it on the boot. Takes a simple grab. Howard winds up and goes long. Putting this one through would give the visiting team plenty of confidence. Puts boot to ball. Doesn't take the mark. Rushes with the kick. Finds this one all by himself. Just landed in his back. Sinks the slipper into it. A strong pack mark. Lobs the handball. is in his possession. Had plenty of the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
He's got the footy in his hands. Dug out the loose ball. Fantastic chase. Releases by hand. Just gets it onto the boot. Takes a strong mark. Chose to kick it. Drops the mark. Puts the handball out in front. He's got the football now. Didn't disguise that well enough. It's been called deliberate. Decides to kick. Marks now and can send it back. This to make it all square. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Gets him. Umpire ready to resume play. Swats it. He has the ball. Even goes short by hand. With the ball now. Has it now. Receives the handball and takes off. Takes possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Marks all alone. A low-stabbing kick. Takes the mark all by himself. Punches the kick. Tucker with an easy mark. Gets it away. He gains possession. He wins possession. Just puts it out in front. The handball hits the target. Receives the handball and takes on. A drop back through the goals. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. He's excited. We have 1 quarter left to play. Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
Northern Knights have been poor going forward today. The opposition are taking...
The final term is underway. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Dishes it off. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He just keeps finding the footy.
He's got the football now. Dishes it off to a player on the run. No issues with that drop punt. He's back with another centre bounce. Winning it was Ryder. Difficult ball, controlled. Joyce clears the ball from the contest. Over the top of the pack. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. Going for goal number 1. Hook the kick wide. And it behind. Looking for options now. Marks in a bit of space. With a driving kick. The mark has been taken.
The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Taylor hacking it out of there. Marks it on the move, using every ounce of energy he has left. Gets the loose ball. He heads for home. He's put it through. He acknowledged.
That came off.
About to resume hostilities. Thrashes it with the ball now. Chips it towards half forward. It's a foot race to get this one. Kennedy collects the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. He has the ball. A lot of possessions for him. Hit the man hard. Well taken at ground level. Goes with the kick. He takes the mark. Wants to keep moving. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
35 metres out. He gives it a ride. Offline or behind. Teammates break for him. Good mark there. Chose to kick it. Good mark. And looks to send it back. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Big chance to score from this inside 50 stoppage. Ball back into play. Hammers it. Has it now. With quick hands. Shows some physicality. Did well to get a hand in. The ball is coming back into play. Thumps it clear. Puts it into space. Smith cuts it off. Gets a handball away. Ball gets cut off. Johnson sticks the tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Picks it up. Brings it out of the pack. Gets into some space to mark this. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Does well to cut off the kick. Decides to kick. Couldn't complete the mark. We'll get a ball up on the wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a classic game here.
Goes with the kick. A clean pickup. Tough ball to handle. They can create from this. Is in his possession. Sweeping handball. Handball's under pressure. Just gives it away. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Thank you, I have it. Punched away. Johnson goes for goal. The kick connects with the post. Considering the options on the kick-in. Ends up marking uncontested. Uses it now. He gets above the crowd. Got boot to ball. Ends up turning this ball over. The visiting team have won, and now they can celebrate. They've done it. Silenced the doubters, and they've won the premiership.
Just a massive win for this club, and what a performance to win the premiership. One side just wanted it more, and they deserve to get the result.
The winds begin to change.
They are really lapping it up now, and why wouldn't you? They've won the premiership.
You won't be able to wipe the smile off their faces. They will go down in history as the premiers.
This is what footy's all about. Time for the celebration.
They should really spend some time lapping this up. They deserve it.
That's all for today. On behalf of myself and Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Hanno. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
We take our places in the sun. We are the chosen few. Camp visual, werewolves howl at the riverbank ritual. Down by the river, learn how to swim. Where the records play and wash away all the stress that's been. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, up and up and up. Well, let's go. Come on, come on, come on and let go. Yeah, the fun house is open, and now the sundown's approaching. The boat shed is where I live it up all day, and magic mushrooms litter the walkway to a gum tree swing for the hot sun. Off the dock with a shotgun and a BMX track out the back, not giving a shit with a pig on the spit. And you can bet your bottom dollar there's a too. We got the backyard looking like the wrong zoo with the fluoro skyline, bats in the distance. Facts, you won't catch Max doing dishes. We got an AK shooting clay pigeons and Ism on the decks banging grave diggers. And if the cops come and stop the beat, that's when I let a pack of ridgebacks off the leash. Down by the river, I learn how to swim. Where the records play and wash away all the stress that's been. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, up and up and up. Well, let's go. Come on, come on, come on and let go. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, up and up and up. Well, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.